Hey guys, what's going on? I have another video for you all today. This is my second time doing this video because the first time the stupid app crashed and I didn't save. So, gotta make this video all over again. I'm a little bit agitated by that, but we're gonna do this anyways. I'm gonna be talking about Skyrim Remastered. Now, while all of Bethesda's licensed games, such as Fallout 3, Morrowind, and Oblivion being remastered would be pretty cool, actually it'd be better than cool, it'd be awesome, I'm only talking about Skyrim today since it's their most recent game besides for Fallout 4. But also because I've been hearing a lot of rumors about Skyrim being remastered. In fact, if you guys haven't seen it already, Mr. Matty Plays recently released a podcast where he, another YouTuber, Lone Vault Wanderer, I think that's his name, and Shinobi602 talked about E3 2016. By the way, if you don't know who Shinobi is, he's a guy on Twitter who is basically an industry insider. You know, he usually leaks info about upcoming games or unannounced games. He's pretty reliable since I think he's always correct about anything he talks about. He was correct about Fallout 4, Infinite Warfare, and other games I can't think of at the moment. But anyways, in the podcast, Shinobi is asked about if Skyrim is being remastered, and you know he is vague, but he pretty much confirms it. He pretty much confirms it since he says one of Bethesda's games is being remastered, and I don't think it's Fallout 3, New Vegas, Morrowind, or Oblivion because those games just seem a bit too old for casual gamers to want to buy. Plus, Skyrim sold extremely well. It sold better than all of those games, and it still has a really strong community up to today. I'll link the video of the podcast in the description if you want to see it, by the way. But by now we all pretty much should already know that it's confirmed as Skyrim since there are like so many gaming outlets covering this topic that it's crazy. But you know, the main point of this video is to talk about the potential of Skyrim on the PS4 and Xbox One. Now the obvious reason would be for players who didn't experience it on the old gen and would like to play it on the new gen, you know, because I know that for the PS3 at least it was really crappy. Those bad frame rates, bad graphics, broken quests, like all that was so annoying. So having it on new gen would be awesome. You know, it would help a lot. But what I think is the most exciting thing about Skyrim being remastered is mods. I mean, we've seen that console mods on Fallout 4 work pretty well, so obviously Skyrim mods should work just as well on the next gen also. Think about how freaking awesome that would be, you know, because Fallout 4 did just come out, so there aren't that many crazy, outrageous, amazing mods yet, but Skyrim has been out for 5 years now, and the modding community is still very strong. So there is no comparison between Skyrim's mods and Fallout 4's mods, because Skyrim has tons of overhaul mods, armor and weapon mods, quest mods, and even a mod that allows you to play online with other people, and local co-op. Like, imagine all of that, but on consoles. That'd be freaking awesome. So like, if you're not a fan of Fallout, like you don't really like playing the Fallout games, and you don't have a PC, so you can't play Skyrim on the PC, you can now just play them on the next gen and never be bored, since you've got pretty much 5 years of mods to catch up on. I mean, Skyrim being remastered would be perfect for non-Fallout fans. It would hold them over for such a long time until the next Elder Scrolls game came out. And also think about it, Bethesda probably isn't anywhere near done with Elder Scrolls 6 since they just finished Fallout 4 and are still supporting it with DLC. Plus, Elder Scrolls does tend to take about 5 years to make. You know, Oblivion came out somewhere in 2006 and Skyrim was released in 2011, so by now there should already be another Elder Scrolls game. But since Bethesda has had to work on Fallout 4 all this time, they wouldn't even have had the time to work on Elder Scrolls 6. So maybe Bethesda's thinking like, if we can't release a new Elder Scrolls game, why not just at least release a remaster to help some people get that Elder Scrolls fix, you know? I do know that Bethesda expanded the size of their company, but it doesn't seem realistic for them to be working on both Fallout 4 and Elder Scrolls 6. Those are massive games. And I mean, obviously they're working on Elder Scrolls 6. It's definitely in development, but it's probably not anywhere near done. But like, by all means, if Elder Scrolls 6 is ready, bring that on too. That'd be freaking amazing. Get Skyrim remastered, more Fallout 4 DLC, and Elder Scrolls 6. That'd be one hell of a freaking E3 conference. If Bethesda came out and did something like that, they would just deserve major props for that. That would be crazy. There is something else I want to mention though that it has me a tad bit worried about, and it's the fact that not all Skyrim mods will run on consoles. Because like I mentioned before, Fallout 4's mods right now aren't the craziest mods. They don't require a lot of space and power, but some of Skyrim's really awesome mods do require a lot. For example, that False Scar mod, in that mod, the creator literally gave you an entirely new location to go to. It was freaking huge. It was basically like another Skyrim. So I don't think that can run on the consoles. I'd rule that out immediately. That thing seemed like that could take up way too much space. And it seems like it'd require a lot of power. But some of the overhaul mods also seem a bit too strong for consoles. Some of them really change like the function of Skyrim and how it works. So I'm not sure if it would work as well on consoles. But then again, I think the main problem is just the size limit, and if Bethesda can just up the memory size to install these mods, everything should be okay, hopefully. Now, I do know that Bethesda is working to increase the size limit of 2 gigabytes to something bigger so that they can allow for bigger mods to be installed. So, if it all just really depends on how far they can actually push the console's limit, that's what has me a little bit scared. Because if some of the awesome mods take up a ton of space and the consoles can't handle it, then we're just not going to get those mods. And I really want some of these mods. Some of these mods are awesome. Like, they're so amazing. They're complete game changers. It's ridiculous, for real. Now, before I go, I do want to mention one last thing, and that's the fact that PC gamers aren't really getting a new Elder Scrolls game, and that's gotta suck. I mean, why would they need better graphics and better frame rates? They already have that, and there are already mods that can do that for them, that can make Skyrim look way better than it does now. So I do feel kind of bad that PC gamers aren't really getting their Elder Scrolls fixed. They could be tired of all these like mods that are just coming out, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, guys, that will be all for today. I hope you enjoy the video and stay tuned because I have more coming up soon, and I'll see you then. See ya.